As a middle child, what's the coldest thing your parents did? In the Harrison household, attention was a finite resource, and it was always fully consumed by the bookends. There was Julian, the oldest, whose Ivy League acceptances and football trophies lined the living room mantel. Then there was Clara, the youngest, the fragile prodigy whose violin recitals dictated the family schedule. And then there was Ethan, the middle child, the ghost who walked the hallways. Ethan never minded the hand-me-down clothes or the fact that his birthday was often combined with Julian's. He convinced himself that love didn't need to be loud to be real. But the coldest realization didn't come from a shout or an argument. It came from total, unblinking absence. It was the winter of his senior year. Ethan, against all odds, had been selected as the keynote speaker for the Regional Youth Science Symposium. It was the first thing that belonged entirely to him. For months, he practiced his speech in the mirror, watching his parents rush past his open door to tend to Julian's college applications or Clara's scraped knees. On the night of the symposium, Ethan sat backstage, his hands trembling. He looked out into the auditorium. The front row had 3 empty seats reserved with his name tags. They'll be here, he told himself. The traffic is just bad. He gave the speech of his life. The applause was deafening. He walked off the stage, heart pounding, scanning the crowd. The 3 seats were still empty. When Ethan drove himself home, the house was warmly lit. He walked into the dining room to find his family eating dinner. The atmosphere was celebratory. "Mom, Dad, I did it," Ethan said, his voice barely a whisper. His mother looked up, blinking as if waking from a trance. "Oh, sweetie, did what?" Before Ethan could answer, his father chimed in, raised his glass, and said, "Let's toast to Julian. He just got his first internship offer today." They hadn't just forgotten to attend. They had completely forgotten that his day existed. In that warm room, surrounded by his family, Ethan had never felt so utterly frozen.